Hello and welcome to another software developer profile review. My name's David Roberts. I've been a software developer for over 20 years. I've also ran recruitment teams. Today I teach developers how to stand out in tech via my company Crushing Digital, and there, which is on the screen actually, you'll find courses, books. There's also free things too. There's free profile reviews like this one, and if you want a profile review I'll leave a link down in the description of this video. I do a free careers Q&A session every Friday at 3 p.m. UK time, which is 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for those of you in the US. And there's tons of stuff for you to read through there and reach out to me if I can help you. So let's get on with the profile review. Today we're looking at, again I'm going to struggle with names, Munawar? Let me know if I've pronounced that correctly, or I'm even close. This was a front-end developer. React was the way it was described to me. So let's go with that, see what we find. As always, nobody uses the banner image. I wish people would. Why waste the opportunity? We could be telling people about what we do there. But I moved down to the headline. The profile picture looks great. The headline, front-end engineer and product designer. Great. Doing what? What? This is where if someone takes the time to open up your profile, you need to hit them in the face with it. You need to confirm it immediately. This is what you were trying to find someone to do, so React, and you're in the right place. Keep reading. So including the tech stack that you want to be known for in your headline is a really powerful way of doing this. And then normally I go down to the About section. Where's the About section? I'm a self-taught front-end engineer with over a decade of experience in building websites, SaaS products and design systems. Great. I still don't know what you do. You know, you've applied via my link, so I know it's React. But if I was just arriving cold at your profile, I wouldn't know that you do React at this stage. If I open this up and expand to see more, as a recruiter, and you know I don't like doing this, but this is the way life works. As a recruiter, when I see this amount of text, I just scan through it, and I see companies, products like Freshdesk, Freshchat. That's all I saw. I create pixel perfect websites. I hope you can show me those. I'm currently working on a collection of Jamstack templates. Okay, but there's nothing there to tell me you want to be found for React. So come down to experience. Strappy, Gatsby, React. Okay, there's some React, but this is self-employed, so sometimes people can be a little bit nervous and they're going to expect to see more evidence if you're self-employed. So I'll move back prior to that. There's some React here for 2 years, but React is kind of bolted on the end. Worked as a design and development consultant. Okay, but what did you build? What can I see in terms of React? Down here, we're not mentioning React, I could open out all the experiences, but you're making me work to find it, UI developer. So it seems more UI focused. Maybe I've got it wrong. Maybe you want to be doing UI stuff, but it was told to me as React. So that's where I'd get nervous as a recruiter at this stage. There's not enough to show me what you've been building, what you've been doing, what you've been learning in React. There's some skills here in Strappy. So I'm worried there's not enough to show me all this 10 years of experience, what you've been doing in that time. So there's a website there, probably a personal website, and then your company. Okay, let's open both of those. Maybe I can get to GitHub and things like that. Personal website. It's the same thing again. Okay, I'm just trying to work out what you do. I know you've told me personally, but if I'm a recruiter arriving cold, it's not very easy to establish what there is a GitHub link. So this might save you, I'm hoping, but at this stage we're not doing enough to make it easy for me to find out what you want to do, what you're good at. On the company, I can see you're doing templates. Again, this looks more UI focused, and if so, you know, there's obvious skills and experience here. what I'd be doing is turning all of these into a series of posts about, the decisions you made, how you did it, why it works, why it doesn't work, what you change, all that. This is your wealth of experience that needs to be poured out onto LinkedIn to show people what you're doing and how you're applying yourself. So that's great, but doesn't help me in terms of finding a React developer. But that's not what that company's about. So here on your GitHub, profile picture's great. Front end engineer, great. Doing what doesn't help me. Here we've got Stackrot Gatsby starter. Okay, and the Gatsby starter. There's not a lot to tell me here. How, or show me how good you are, how dedicated you are. So I'm just nervous at this stage, and I can't find anything else to progress the story. So this is where what I want you to do on your LinkedIn profile is tell me what you want in terms of a career. Show me how you're being proactive about doing it, and then lead me to your evidence to back up those claims. I can do this, and here's where you can see me doing it. Right now, it's not clear what you want, whether it's UI work, whether it's React work, whether it's something else. Do you want a job, or do you want to just work on your own company? It's all very unclear, and as I'm trying to go down the rabbit hole to try and find more supporting evidence, I'm hitting lots of dead ends, other than this seems to be very focused and very driven. And like I say, I would be turning all these into a series of posts on your LinkedIn. In fact, let's have a look at your activity. What can I see? So it's a repost of somebody else's stuff. Repost. So again, there's not a lot to show me what you're doing, how you're applying your knowledge, how you're expanding your knowledge, and what sort of role you want next if you do want a role. So at this point, as a recruiter, I wouldn't have time to then dig any deeper. The debate is whether I'd even have time to send you an email to say, look, I don't know what you do you want to explain it to me? And that might warrant an interview, but I'm probably not going to be feeling confident enough to jump into an interview. I certainly couldn't explain to my boss or my client why I spent time digging deeper on you when there's nothing on the surface to show me how you're being proactive about making this happen. I don't mean to be so harsh. I'm just trying to help you, to give you ideas of why someone might skip over your profile, why you might be getting rejections, or why you might not be invited to the amount of interviews that you want to be invited to. I hope this has been helpful. If anyone else would like a profile review, there'll be a link down in the description, and I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy.